What's up, guys? I just want to make another video, and today's video is going to be about taking the ASVAB. I just got back from taking it not even like a few hours ago. I just took it today at 1 o'clock, and just how to survive it, don't stress about it, stuff like that. It's very not non-invasive. Like it's you don't stress about it. You'll be okay. There are 10 subtests, like there's 10 subtests total of the entire ASVAB, and it goes word knowledge, so like vocabulary, paragraph comprehension, being able to read something and saying, okay, this is what it was about, mathematical knowledge, arithmetic reasoning, so like math, like, you know, using different concepts and like also doing it. And if you're not good at math, do not worry. It is like stupid easy. You know, one question was literally 2x plus 10 equals, if you don't know, it's 5. Like, I was kind of like shocked. I was like, really? Like, I was laughing almost. And yeah, it was easy. Don't stress about the math if you're not very strong in math. Mechanical, which is like, you know, if it has picture of, like, you know, a piston and just mechanical, like, you know, cogs and whatnot, and like if this cog turns this way, how many times will this other cog turn the other way? That was easy, and they're only like 10 to 15 questions long a piece. Like, well, at least like some of them are. Then there's automotive, like, you know, cars and stuff like that, like what a spark plug does, and I mean, obviously ignites the fuel, but and then there's what was else? Oh, science, general science, and that was easy. I mean, there's only like 10 questions. Like all in all, it was a very easy test, and I got my scores back instantly. They give you your scores in a business envelope, and I opened it up, and it was like, boom, I qualify for every single job in the Air Force. So I was like, yes! So, I mean, and I'm not embarrassed by my score. It's a 72, and like most jobs, you need like a 50 or a 60. So I was really happy with the 72, like, because that, I mean, hey, if you qualify for every job, who cares if it's 72 or 82 or 90? You know, as long as you qualify for. And then actually, the funny thing was, I got like an 80 on each of the like sections, but on general I got a 72. On electrical, I got an 80, and I was like, electrical? I don't even know. I guessed like on pretty much all those questions, like electrical, like circuit boards and stuff like that. So if you're a techie guy, I mean, you'll be great on that section. But I had like, you know, and if I did that, like, you should not be stressed out. Because I studied for it. I didn't study like too hard for it, but just every now and then I got this book. It's the ASVAB flashcards. This is 1,000 study questions, and it goes over each section, and it has the answer right on the back of the page, so you can memorize concepts and whatnot. Very good. That helped me out a lot. I mean, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't study a lot, so I probably could have gotten a higher score. For those of you who feel like, you know, you want to get a 90 or something, something ridiculous, but there's not even a job in the Air Force that requires a 90. The highest ASVAB score is probably, I think it was like a 75 or like an 80. So if like you're trying to get that specific job, which is only like 1 or 2, then don't stress out about it. I mean, the lowest score is like a 33, and that's for cook, I think. So, you know, but you'll be fine. Like, anyone who takes this test, you will be fine. Don't stress out about it. That's just how it's put together. And at the very end, after you're done taking the test, then you give you a personality test. It's like they'll give you 2 options, which best describes you, and it's like, I like to eat candy, or I like to be out with my friends, and then it's literally questions like that. It doesn't count for anything. I don't know. I didn't have no idea what it was for. And then after that, this is something I never heard about. Like, I wasn't too taken off guard by the personality test, but this is something I was kind of like, I didn't know they did this. Was this another test after that, the personality test, and it was about like computer knowledge, not like, you know, circuitry or electronics or anything, but like computer, like software, what kind of software you use for certain presentations, what like the standard IP address is. I was like, no one told me about this. I was like, kind of like, what the heck? So that was it. That was the only thing. you show up there on time, so you can be one of the first ones in, first ones done. It's self-paced. Like, so there's not a time. There's a timer for each section, but you don't. It's not like a standardized like SAT or ACT where you're given a lot of time and then you like once you're done, you just sit there. You like when you're done with one section, you can move on straight to the next section. There's not someone there saying stop, put down your everything. It's on a computer, so you just click. And for the math section, you do not need a calculator. You get a scratch sheet of paper. It's just basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, some long division, like percentages. It's not. I mean, it was like rudimentary math. Like it wasn't anything to stress out about. Like the whole test in general. So, like I said, get this book if you need like any help studying, because like I had no idea about like auto information and shop information, electronics, like stuff like that. I didn't know anything about that, so I used this book to kind of like okay, that's kind of an idea of what's going to be on there. But that's really it. There really wasn't anything to stress out about. So if you're taking it or you're thinking about taking it, go for it. I mean, even if it's just to see what you get, like you'll get the scores required. Like, because you have to think like over all the caliber of people that come into the military, and I'm not dissing anyone or anything like that, but they have to take into account that there are some not very intellectually smart people out there, and that there's some people that are kind of like I'm gonna say it dumb. Like some people are just like idiots, and they have to make the standards like low enough so they can get in too. So if you have just common like knowledge of things and you just basic high school knowledge, you'll be fine. You really will. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys today. Just like don't stress about the ASVAB. You'll be all right. And I'm going to MEPS actually this like next Friday. Yeah, no, this coming Friday. And so then I'll update a video about MEPS when I get done with that. So thanks. I'll see you guys later.